The Blue Truth. The biography tells of the art dealer, Kevin Elgin, withdrawn from the market. The work will soon be released with a new title, Tales of the Ghostwriter, Gustav Jenkins, following the discovery that both the work and the events it narrates belong to him. Stomp 12 have the galaxy's largest golf course. Stomp, the company that sponsors the planet, has announced construction of an immense golf course. Its maintenance will require the resources of the 9 closest planets, which have already been evacuated. A new address triggers chaos in several package delivery offices. Hundreds of packages inundated customs offices due to the confusion generated by the change in address and postal codes throughout the territory due to the change in ownership of the planet Deco 91, which has been renamed Usink 314. Apollo 18 reaches destination. Expansion beyond the Milky Way could become a reality thanks to the new milestone set by Usink, whose rocket landed today on Sandre, one of the celestial bodies in the distant Har system. Got new emails. Cage 10 observation. Okay. What is the name of the primate in Cage 10? What is Cage 10? I don't know. What other emails we got? Club event. Okay. Yeah, I need to get 3 more cages. Ah. Oh. Ooh. Hello, hello. Okay. I could probably squeeze in a job. I can't squeeze in a job because the hours don't work. I can't buy food because I don't have the money. I could like sell some of this stuff. What's going on? Quit telling me about this thing. This thing is useless. A bathtub and barrels. Barrels of XXX. There we go. Triple, term used throughout the 20th century by Trappist monks to refer to a type of artisanal beer brewed using grain, water, and yeast and then stored in barrels marked with a triple X. Today, and despite the attempts of the few surviving artisans to keep the tradition alive, the recipe has been changed and improved through the use of exotic ingredients that provide body and flavor. Oh, hello. Are you important? Cage 12? Not seeing importance at the moment. What are you doing? Okay, well, you can be like my secondary screen. I want to watch these. Okay, show me the happenings of artisanal beer. Okay, I'm selling my collection of pony bond. Okay, that doesn't seem to help me. Hello? Hi there, sleeper. The time has come for you and me to continue our little experiment. Let's get to the point. After analyzing your input, I've reached the inevitable conclusion that to know who to make disappear, the evil forces are watching us as we feared. The good news is that now that we've confirmed our mystery, the time has come to resolve the 4th M of our hypothesis. And the 4th M is modus operandi, of course. In other words, how do they manage to watch us to detect who to make disappear? In the end, the galaxy is enormous. There has to be some system, so what do you think about it? There could be informants working for the evil forces. Maybe they just watch every now and then and are extremely lucky. Maybe they just watch it every now and then and are extremely lucky. You never know. Please tell me that you're joking. I have no problem with sleepers per se, but I can't stand negationists. How can it be a question of luck? Please be serious. Seeing your gizmograph levels, I don't know what I expected to answer. I suppose that's the best you can do right now. Anyway, I'll give it some more thought on my own. See you in a few days. Okay. I would like to know about Jarfest artisanal beer. Is that like a thing? Jarfest, at risk of being cancelled. The festival has not managed to sell a single ticket to date. A sizable contingent of habitual attendees have announced that they will sit out this year if Hank's Sparkle, the festival's official supplier of artisanal beer, fails to provide a unique and different beer. If the position of these hardcore fans does not change, this year's edition could be canceled. This would be the first time the festival has been endangered in decades. Okay. Hank Sparkle. Hank, my man, let's chat. He's offline. Okay, well then. That's not great. Oh, we got... Ooh, horror. So you're a horror novelist, probably. Hello? Oxygen burner, are you ready to... Yeah, I'm Payne. I have it right here. Glad to see as you come to your senses. Okay, thank you. A horror. About the Diabolical, a horror, which is a secret project. A horror about the Wallens. Okay. Okay, what's your next stack? A draft? So obviously, this is a writer working on a secret project of some kind. Okay, well, you're useless to me. Okay, I need money, is the thing. Okay, let me see if I can get into contact with Hank. Hank, my man. Okay, I need money. I need food. Okay, you know what? I'm selling the tail. And I'm selling the action figure. Okay? Because I need to... Okay, hold on. Is this a new info? Okay. I'm going to go buy some canned meats and fruit jello. And I need a lot more money to buy all the cages. Okay. What's going on? Okay. Okay. So, Cage 7, though, is... So, Hank Sparkle's the guy in Cage 7. I should give... Okay, I'll reach out to him one last time. Hank, you're not helping me out here. I'll reach out to you now. Okay, Hank, I'm sorry, but... This has to be done. Okay, it's Hank Sparkle. Thanks. Okay, so now as for Cage 10, it's clearly a horror book, like a secret project draft, a draft about the wall, a draft about a diabolical doll. Okay, what the? Okay. All right, you know what? I'm going to go do some work. Okay, yeah, I'll be a freelance photographer for 2 hours. That'll help pay the bills. Is my club evaluation is tomorrow. That's not good. Okay, at least I was correct about my studying Cage 7. Great. At the end of the day... Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I need to get up to $150 in... What, 8 hours? I might need to sell this book. It would do the trick. I'm sorry, copies of The Little Prince. I'm sorry. It had to be done. I need the cages. Okay. Well then. I also need to sleep. When do these start? 2200? I can sleep I can sleep for like 4 hours. Then do a job and, you know. This is $88 for 8 hours of work. This is $53 for 4 hours. So I think this is like a better per hourly basis. We'll do this, and then we'll probably also do the other one. So we aren't in such a bind next time. Day 11. Your current standing in the club is level 3, Masters in Primatology. Oh, I finally managed to wake you up. You were sleeping so soundly that it didn't seem possible. Oh, it's as if you're born for this job. I mean, I've never seen it. Yeah, I mean, that's our dedication. In fact, you've impressed me so much, I'm going to give you a little bonus. I guess I participated in a sleep study? Anyways, Utopia project cancelled. Zika's proposal won't see the light of day after a law was passed with 59% of voters in favor, by which the governing AI transfers all rights to structurally modify the planet to the Blue Blob Company. Universities join forces to fight for a decent education. Prestigious institutions are demanding cessation of the activity of the Conspiracy Academy. The response from this unofficial institute was not long in coming, however, it has yet to be deciphered. Data indicates that technology favors the upper class. Why would those wretches want to prolong their awful lives? Asked Zinc 1 inhabitant upon hearing about advances in genetic engineering to improve the longevity of only the richest 1% of the population. Thomas Morrow, rising star of the theater. The critics who have gotten to see Spring Room agree that the young director's new work, which opens this week, brings something fresh and never before seen to the stage. Great. Oh, I've got mail. Oh, congratulations! You've been promoted to level 3. Awesome. Oh, I've got a knock on the door. Greetings, and excuse the intrusion. I'm the security and animal control officer from the local zoo. I've received a series of very disturbing emails that have led me to open an investigation in this neighborhood. Tell me, have you seen any of your neighbors behaving strangely lately? And you'd best not hide anything from me, or I won't be able to guarantee your safety. A conspirionic has asked me to help him with his thesis? How interesting. Unfortunately, that information confirms how dangerous this individual is. My recommendation is for you to cut off all contact with him while I'm doing my work. Goodbye. Oh, this guy's creepy. Do I have any food? I don't have any food. I should go shopping for food. Yeah. I could do some fish. Let's get some fruit jellos. It'll be fun. Okay. I need to get my health up. Sheesh. Health is like the most difficult one to manage. It's ridiculous. Okay. So, cages. What day is rent day? I'm not sure. Okay, so cage number 7. We gotta, oh, can we contact Hank? Still offline. Man. Okay. What, we got something going on here? Ah, yes, and then of course the novelist. Is there anything? I'm surprised there's nothing out here. Maybe if we could figure out the wands, mystery of the occult. And we've got like all of the words here. There must be something here. Like a draft. Wallen's draft. Horror. Horror, term that can refer to both intense feelings of repugnance and fear, and the genre that seeks to evoke these feelings in the audience. Okay. So obviously it's a fear secret project, a horror secret project. The Wallen's fear. Diabolical doll. Evil genie. Diabolical doll plus horror. Wallen's plus horror. Wallen's plus fear. A draft with the wall, just a draft. Okay. There's got to be more here. Can't record. Can't record. I don't know. I'm kind of. I don't know what we're getting at here. Fear plus horror. No. But not fear. Just fear itself. Okay. Horror. We already did that. The Wallens. In 2087, this museum was moved brick by brick from Earth to its current location on planet Rune 13. Historic records indicate that it was founded by the Wallens, a pair of married investigators of paranormal phenomena who built a collection of malicious artifacts associated with all types of crimes, murder included. Come on, answer already. Is this in response to what we did before? Good afternoon, and thank you for calling our real estate agency. Lisa speaking, what can I do for you? I was calling to confirm our verbal purchase agreements. Oh, good. You again? Get through your head, lady. We can't sell a property while there are people in it. I thought we already solved our problems. Well, throw them out once and for all, you witless fool. Okay, I guess we aren't going to learn anything new about that. Either I kill myself or kill her, I quit. Okay, whatever. Let's try buying some... maybe night vision will give us something to work with here. Not sure what, but something maybe. I don't know. Might just buy some more cages. When's rent day? Is rent coming up soon? Let me check my calendar. Rent. Today's the 11th. Oh, rent's tomorrow. Ow. Yeah, that might be important. I'll go be a temp partner, I guess. Let's see if there are any jobs that's available 24 hours. 8 to 2000. Okay, we'll be a rainmaker for a bit. Great. Okay, now we'll be a temp painter. And I mean, might as well be a cartography assistant. Then we'll need to work out the mystery of some of these other cages. Like, in particular... and we could buy one more cage. Yeah, okay. In particular... oh, that's a cool cage. See, this... it's verified. None of these are... oh, this is something. Okay. Interesting. Cage 13, we got some graffiti. Okay, we'll have to be keeping an eye on that one. This is probably something. There's some weird construction going on. We got cage 15. Tyler Graham, hello. No answer. Pick up the phone, you jerks. Can we message this guy? Are you ever online, Hank? Apparently not. That's day 12. Okay, we're at 19 out of 25. The Blue Truth. Crime off the radar. Highway receipts for the quarter have been affected by the deactivation of 12 radar sensors damaged in a possible act of vandalism. Is the public in danger? The population is uneasy following the leak of a photograph showing a brutal murder committed last night. The authorities have thus far refused to answer questions about it. Mathematicians solve the Didymus equation. The millenarian mathematical problem that has given so many people a headache was solved when it was discovered that one of the decimal points in the equation was actually a teriyaki stain. Workers furious at lack of jobs. It's the fault of that group of privileged lowlifes who tie up 8 different positions each week by doing odd jobs. They're robbing the rest of us of opportunities, complained an angry citizen. Yeah, those lowlifes, eh? Alright, get some emails. Okay, so in cage 13, what is the name of the primate in cage 13? Oh, someone shows up every night. Good to know. Alright, I'll get on that. Cage 15. Which planet is cage 15 located? Have we done anything for cage 10? What's the name of the primate in cage 10? Don't we have information on that? We don't. Oh. So just a guy. I spent mine looking for parts for you, and I took the opportunity to buy myself some candy. It's like a... So you're building like an android. Okay, you don't have to lecture me. I know you think that I shouldn't run the risk of being discovered. Good morning, Cupcake. Sleep well. Just for sugar, but I can't help it. I'd sleep better if you didn't wake me up for stupid stuff. Anyway, you shouldn't worry so much. Nothing bad can happen to us on this planet. What kind of person leaves their wife alone with their nightmares? Oh, have you already forgotten what happened in the ravine? I can't help thinking that it's my fault, since you encouraged me to go for that promotion. I've been spending a lot of time in the office. Okay, you done talking, lady? Oh, we should call her. Maybe it's just tall tales of grannies to other children. Hey, okay, you've got a package. Yeah, that's me. A time capsule? Nice. Okay, lady, you're getting called. This is an automatic notification from your operator. The number selected is not in service. Really? Every time I come back and see those stars shining, I breathe easier. As dumb as it sounds, I feel like they're protecting us. Not at all. Go to work and take care of us. That's a strong, independent woman I fell in love with. Ha. I'm sure you'll feel the same as I do when you get out there and see the constellation with your own eyes. Okay, we got... I don't know what's going on there. That's the spirit, because otherwise I wouldn't miss you. You're such a sweetheart. Don't worry. See you tonight, Cupcake. Its diamond form makes it impossible to miss. You'll surely find it with no problem. Between you and me, those stars were the reason I chose to return to this planet. Which planet? Although sometimes I wonder if it was a good idea. As safe as I feel, it's also somewhat strange. Can't help but thinking that I'm back to where I started. Really. Only worse. Working in a clandestine workshop, no less. Oh, sometimes life takes us to places we least expect, don't you agree? You change your phone number every day. Interesting. Hey, Nils. Why won't you answer me? How'd you know that it doesn't matter who ordered you? Are you making that looks like the Terminator. What else those scumbags make you do? Those stars will also be looking out for you, my friend. What? Okay, we probably gotta wait for it to leave the room. Now we call. Okay. How is it? What is it that you want? I was going to speak to a Nils John. It's that Nils John is not in right now. Yes, that's right. You can call tomorrow. If we're done now, I'm gonna have to hang up. Huh. Yes, that was all. Goodbye, Nils. I need to speak to Nils John. As I told you before, Nils John is out running an errand. It would be better if you waited until tomorrow. If that was all, I'll have to leave you. Nils John. Okay. Alright, goodbye. Yes, that was all. Goodbye. Goodbye, and remember that it's better if you don't call back until tomorrow. Okay, so what do we know about this? An unfinished robot. Search. Mutineers, better known as unfinished. Just a statue. A ravine. Constellation. Clandestine. Constellation with a ravine. Can I search up this, like, phone number? With, like, a constellation? Get, like, an area code or something? What is this? This isn't anything, is it? Probably not. Okay, you're solved. We don't care about you anymore. You are annoying me so much. Like, there's something here we're just missing. I don't know what. Okay, can we contact Hank? Hank, are you ever online? Like, at all? Okay, so this one... Hello? Hello, viviparous creature. We're here in the name of the Galactic Council to collect your Earth debt payments. Yes, there you go. Now, excuse no one, no bullshit story that no one told humanity that it had to pay taxes. That's suspicious. I'll have to check the payment very carefully. Seems you're in the clear again. Yeah, that wasn't so hard, was it? A few hundred payments more and we'll be done. Remember that we'll be back for the next one in 3 days, so don't get out of practice. See you then. Okay, let's get some money. I'll be an accounting intern. Sounds fun. Not really, but, you know, it's a living. Okay, anything new to look at? Night vision? Lots of glowing lights here. I would like to have camera 2 on this. Okay, we'll get that tomorrow. Okay. A grave? Luminescent. What? Which cage is this? Cage 17? Why is there like a robot bird looking at me? There's a crow. Okay. Oh, you two. Hello. Just going to bed? Nothing strange happening? If you insist. Oh my goodness, my health is like almost completely gone. I need to go to the store and buy some fruit jello. Immediately. Just load up. Hopefully I don't die on the way back. That health, it sneaks up on you. No, I'm not. Oh, come on! As soon as you opened your eyes, Dr. Blue Blob Zero's private hospital chided you for not taking better care of yourself, and thereupon deposited a very lengthy bill on your bedside table. After you got better, you went home. You were surprised to find that the door had been forced, and that your computer had disappeared without a trace. Luckily, you were able to cover your debts by selling the furniture in your room. A few nights later, you were awakened by strange noises from the other side of your door. They stopped when you called out in a quavering voice to ask who was there. You'd been haunted ever since by a feeling of weariness that grew stronger whenever you thought you saw out of the corner of your eye a watchful silhouette that faded into the shadows as soon as you turned to look directly at it. Nathan Wood's disappearance, yada yada yada. Ruby Bell, we already know about you. After taking over the Psychic's headquarters, Cassandra declared herself the head of the guild. Although the soothsayer died just a few years later, she lived on in the memory of the members of the association, who remember as the most tyrannical and abusive leader in its history. Okay, so let's not die this time. Okay, so what do we got here? Nested flowers. This is clearly like a grave of some type. Member of the plant kingdom, this artificial mutation was developed by the late scientist Hannah Black. It's only an unluminescent flower in the galaxy. Interesting. Hello? Okay, we're going to need to do this whole thing again. Yeah. Hannah Black. Botanist. Okay. Doesn't look that notable. Okay, yeah. Okay. Good morning, Cupcake. Sleep well? Just for a sugar high. It's better if you didn't wake me up for stupid stuff. Anyway, you shouldn't worry so much. Life, nightmares, nothing bad can happen to us on this planet. Oh, there's a ravine. I can't help thinking that was my fault. I've told you 1,000 times. Ever since you encouraged me to go for promotion, I've been spending a lot of time at the office. Oh, what is it now? Yes, give me the package. Thank you. Okay. Feel better if we spent the day together. Do you want me to call in sick? Every time I come back and see those stars shine bright, I breathe easier. Not at all. Go to work. I can take care of myself. As dumb as it sounds, I feel like they're protecting us. Not at all. Yeah. Strong. Okay. Constellation with your own ass. That's weird because otherwise, how would I miss you? He's such a sweetheart. Yeah. What are the odds she's cheating on him? Who knows? Maybe with Red Fred. The return of Red Fred. You never know. A cupcake. Okay. A cupcake wife. Okay, that's fair enough. Chose to return to this planet. Wife. Okay, no results for wife. We don't know what a wife is. What is a wife? Who knows? Who can say? Okay. So let's not die this time. We're in a clandestine shop, no less. Can't record. Okay, this is nonsense. So you know that doesn't matter who ordered you. What those scumbags make you do. The stars will always be looking for out for you, my friend. Okay. There's gotta be more on this guy. Okay, simultaneously. We got like... Alright, this... Oh, spray paint. Okay. Well, I mean, graffiti plus spray paint doesn't really mean much. Yeah, urban art, spray paint exists. I think we gotta come back here at night. Gotta preserve my health a bit better. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Oh, grave. A grave with a luminescent flower on it. A grave. Maybe we got Hannah Black's grave. Okay, that's possible. Hannah Black's grave. Hannah Black's funeral. Massive explosion takes the lives of a couple on Wilder's 2. The Wilder's Food Company has offered to cover... Okay, hold on. First, I need to... Let me go shopping for fruit jello first. It's the sustenance of real men. This is health food. Alright, that powers me up to be able to... Okay, I gotta wait till... Oh, I'm past... Okay, we can't be a smelter operator. I can be an accountant. Hopefully that doesn't put me on death's doorstep. Didn't. What a pleasant surprise. Anyways, what's going on? Anything noteworthy? What the heck? Hi? Okay, there's just like a random car there now. Interesting. Anything to know about here? What about at the writer's house? Anything? Nothing? Anything in here at night? Doesn't seem to be the case. Okay, anyways, we're on a good trail with the Hannah Black thing, though. So, Hannah Black funeral. There's an explosion at the home of the victims, which the investigation indicates may have been caused by an electrical fault, took the lives of scientist Hannah Black and her husband, Dirk Black. While his presence inside the home at the time has been confirmed by neighbors, his body has still not been found. Yikes. Okay, I'm going to go shopping. We'll get some canned poultry. Fruit jello. Let me just check what the health benefits are of the other foods. Maybe there's something more effective than fruit jello? Okay, let's see. Okay, so protein shake is just pure food. I don't even know what that is. That actually takes away health. That was an energy drink, presumably. Okay, let me get some sleep. 6 hours of sleep seems reasonable enough. Okay, I think we're on to something with this Hannah Black angle. Dirk Black. Grave. Dirk Black and Hannah Black. Okay, but what do we know? Like, we don't really know anything new and useful, unfortunately. This... Why do I even have this camera? Nothing happens here. Like, I'm gonna go out and do a job as a smelter operator. Get some money. Alright, day 13.